What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Vampy Book Club. You guys know we can't get this show on the road without introducing my two main men. Number one, the DealdollarDel, my second in command, pretty much. My
Triple
third in
B,
command,
the third
Triple
one in
B.
part. Triple B, hell yeah.
So,
What up, Dale? What up, Jeff? How
not
y'all
much.
doing?
Well, we're about to get into some human trafficking, and we're about to get into some Hollywood stuff. Because I forgot about the second story last week. Because when Bill Dubay writes stuff from now on, it's gonna be two freaking stories. So anytime we see Dubay's name, there's a second story in the freaking for now from now, yeah, from the last issue until we see every time we see Dubay, it's gonna be at least two. If not, we'll be lucky if it's one, but maybe two, maybe three. So depending on how he feels that week. So we can
his stories will go on, give you good old, not a one parter, but it's gonna be a two parter in it.
Right.
And so we gotta watch out for Dubay's work over here.
Yeah, because the beat goes on.
Yeah. But we're going over the Beauty and the Beast storyline, or it's pretty much the continuation from last week's story, and it goes talking about the guy they mentioned, the Hollywood guy they mentioned. Come to find out, the doctor created him anyways. So it's pretty much Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde type thing, where he has a normal face, in the public, but when he sweats, that stuff comes off, and he's pretty much the Professor Hyde on the bottom of it. That's how I pretty much explain it.
Yeah, I totally agree what you say with there, Jeff. Like it's like he wears like a mask, like the Phantom of the Opera, to to hide his face, but like he's able to do this prop, perspective, all this makeup on him. But when it gets too hot, the makeup starts wearing off of him.
Yeah.
And it shows his grotesque face because he's one of these. He's the one that's creating all these characters here.
Right.
It was wild because his face is like so grotesque that he has to cover it up to make him look all handsome.
Right. But he won because he wanted to be that way. He asked the doctor to turn him that way. He didn't look like that originally, because he wanted to get into horror movies, so he wanted to make himself as grotesque as can be. Pretty much. But the way Dubay wrote these three characters of the producer and the writer and the guy that runs the studio, pretty much Bill Dubay, James Warren, and Forrest J. Ackerman. That's pretty much that's what the three people were based off of. I think that's who they were based off of, because the way I read it, that's how I felt about it. Because if you guys read issue 2 of this, Warren and Forrest J. Ackerman were in the issue, and the way Dubay wrote them here felt like it was them. It's just he renamed them pretty much. And then you're too beautiful, you can't be, this part was the blonde bombshell, you're too beautiful, you're too voluptuous, you're too and then he goes, you're not scared, you're not what was it, you're not normal enough, or you're not homey enough, or something like that. Something like that. And then he goes talking to, pretty much the Dubay character, Warren's talking to the Dubay character and going, "Hey, I got you out of writing these funny books to get you to write some horror movies, but you're not giving me nothing to work with here." Yeah, you're giving me just bombshells here, man. I need some home, some normie type females, or whatever he wanted. I still didn't understand what he wanted, because Vampy was three, completely different. And then yeah.
I remember this one though. Yeah, it's so funny because he needed to find like someone that could go into the movies and like make the next big hot actress out there.
Right.
And like he's like, I can't do it. I can't find nobody. I'm just gonna go back to writing funny books.
Right.
And, they're talking about comic books.
Right.
But then all of a sudden Vampirella and Pendragon shows up. And he's like,
right.
He's like, it was on TV. It was on TV, right? It's the first time it was aired on TV. And he's like, there she is. And it's like, yes, of course, there she is. It's Vampirella.
Right.
Let's put her in the movies. And
now my favorite line is I forget if it's either Vampirella or either Pendragon says it. When the guy introduces him, the great magician Pendragon or whatever. We're usually in like what was it, burlesque houses and stuff. It's pretty much early morning for like a kids show type thing almost.
Yeah.
So it's like you normally see me at like burlesque houses and stuff, and like strip clubs and type stuff. So it was funny because it's like you could tell he was writing it as like it's some type of kids show or some type of morning show that they ended up on. He
wrote it like a reality TV show.
Right. Yeah. I just thought it was funny, and then they go, so they introduce her, and then because she goes into daydream status again in one of these parts. I forget, was it here? No, it was like I think I'm getting the other story mixed up with this one. I think no, it's this one where he goes, are you daydreaming about Draculon again, or?
Right. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, are you daydreaming about Draculon, or Adam Van Helsing, or I thought the Draculon thing was gone already because after Panther left the planet or whatever.
Yeah.
So I thought it was funny. I'm like, hey, he's bringing up, and then you being scantily clad doesn't help. Or something like that, pretty much something like that. It's like the way you wear clothes. Yeah, I just thought it was funny, man, and it's just pretty much it's going through, and then it's pretty much like B was saying, a continuation of what happened from the last week's issue, and it's just saying,
what would happen if they make a movie, and like it's almost like it's like I'm writing a comic book too. It's like the behind the scenes of making a comic book or a movie.
Right.
This is the third wall. I guess that's what I'm saying. It feels like a Deadpool thing. This is like a third wall type of issue. It's cool.
Yeah, it was Deadpool before Deadpool.
Yeah. And then the third wall. Break the third wall right here.
Yeah. And then they get into it. They go to the pretty much the party. They get introduced. So somebody brought her a letter or brought her a telegram and go, hey, we got invited to this party. Vampirella. So me and Del talked about the movie. It felt like when I read the line, it felt like the movie. It felt like the movie line where it goes, Ella Vampire.
The vampire. Her name's Ella Vampirella. Yeah, no, we got it on this one.
Yeah,
she had to keep recorrecting them.
Yeah.
No, my name's this. And he's like, no, you're Vampire Ella. Is that what it was? Yeah, you're Vampire Ella in this issue.
Yeah, it felt like it. Yeah, because as soon as I read it, that's where it. Well, this now I know where the movie line came from.
Yeah.
So it came from this issue. You remember in the movie, the Forrest J. Ackerman character goes, Ella, Vampire Ella. So
such a cheesy line. I was like, oh my gosh.
So, but now we know now I know where the cheesy line came from, because the movie came out in '96. So the cheesy line came from this issue.
That's cool, because it actually shows that the screenwriter maybe knew the material.
Right. So so it came from this issue, because I'm like, why don't I recognize that line? I'm like, oh shit, the movie.
I know. I mean, I was all over that. I was all over that. And they do it like twice or three times in this story too. And she
Right.
was like, "No, my name is Vampirella," because like, "Oh no, starring Vampire Ella," and I'm like, it's so funny.
Yeah, so now I know where the guys from the guys that wrote that.
Hey, so that makes it a key issue almost, right?
Yeah.
This is where she got her name.
Yeah.
Slash, minor key right here.
Minor key from the 96 movie. If you guys did watch it, this is where that line came from. Pretty much, because Forrest J had a hand in writing that movie. So he had a little, like, he was either co-producer or something like that in that movie, because he's in the movie too, but he's in the club. So, and then we get into it. We get, they introduce pretty much Vampirella gets introduced to the Forrest J. Ackerman character. I just call him that, but the three characters that are based off of the guys that created her.
Yep.
So it's like, I just thought it was interesting that that these characters feel really freaking familiar. Like, and then I looked at the second issue and I'm like, no wonder, because they just wrote each other in the story because it's just them in the story. So it's like, yeah. And then we get towards the the movie gets start running. They put more makeup on the guy.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are you putting that much more makeup on? If those lights hit you, all that shit's just gonna melt off on you, and the creature half of you is gonna come out. And then like, this panel was really cool. I thought this panel was really neat when I saw this panel. If all the words weren't there and then just this panel itself, it would be kind of cool for like a poster or
it's your movie. It's the movie poster of what you just read of what we got. I think that's awesome. I think that's great.
Yeah. I would like it as a t-shirt.
Yeah.
if Nick's watching it anytime. From Dynamite. I want a t-shirt out of it, but yeah. So we get into it. She's tied up. She's getting burnt. She's getting all kinds of stuff done to her. All kinds of weird things done to her. So yeah, and then we get So pretty much, because I'm thinking she was gonna drain drain the guy completely. But she goes, no, I didn't drain him. I just, I just drained enough where he's gonna wake up in a couple of days. So I thought that was kind of funny that she didn't actually like go all the way bloodlust style and freaking just, drain her. But this week's issue is gonna be interesting because, something else happens this week. But so that was it. So
I liked it. I thought Dubé crushed it on this story.
Both.
I highly recommend it. Yeah, on both stories.
Yeah,
I highly recommend this one. Like overall between both of them, because how they tied in together, I give it probably like a 9 out of 10 on the read. To be honest with you.
Yeah,
I loved it.
9. Yeah, if you read both, 9 out of 10. Pickup ability wise, it's pretty much it was the same grades as last week. It's just it's higher because now we know about both stories. I forgot about this one. I forgot because I always forget that the later issues when Dubé starts up this stuff later, it gets like the 2, 3. If he feels itchy, he'll do 3 to 4 because he did that with the Panther one we read.
Yeah,
he did like 4 stories plus the Panther stuff. So. Yeah, now we can get into this week's issue 53, where the human, pretty much it's human trafficking, pretty much, but they call it the human marketplace.
The human marketplace. Yep.
Yeah, the human marketplace. But I ended up finding this painting on Heritage, and it was used 3 times. Yeah, it was used 3 times. But what do you guys think it went for? Okay, I'll tell you the date that sold. 07. So not recently. 2007.
I'll guess. I guess like $10,000.
Okay. What about you, B?
1,500.
1,500. All right. Drum roll, please. Or Hulk smash, please. Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was affordable back then, but if it comes up now, I think it will go for at least 10 or more. You know what I mean?
07's 56. Yeah, go ahead, Del.
Yeah, I was saying it's like 5,600. Yeah, drop in the bucket. I'll buy it 10 times over. No,
yeah, yeah. But I'm just saying, if it comes up now, it's gonna go for way more.
Yeah.
If it comes up now, if it comes up now, and us talking about it, I think it's good. I think it will bump it up a little more. But yeah, but it was this cover was used 3 times. So it was used 76 and at on 77, because when they did the calendar for 77. So when they did the calendar, it was May's. Yep. So when they do it in 77 in May, so that was and then here's the issue, and they use blue eyeliner. I think we're gonna get blue eyeliner from now and infinity, because I noticed the 70s they liked using blue eyeliner on her.
It's always like the blue or kind of like that, like a blue green.
Right.
Eyeliner for some reason.
Yeah. So yeah, they really like that style. So yeah, her laying on a tiger pelt. So that was kind of cool, and it's one of Enrich's more well-known ones, and one of a lot of people's favorites of his. And it was used on the book covers. So there were books from Warren too. There were novels. There were like three to 4 novels, and then there was the American versions. There were different versions, but I think the Spanish versions had this cover on it. All but American versions had the famous Gonzalez cover on it, where she's holding out her hand, the poster. Pretty much, it's Enrich. All of it's Enrich.
Yeah, I get a lot of Spanish influence on this book. For sure.
Yeah, a lot. And then we get Gary Boudreau on story wise, and then we get Jose back. We get Jose Gonzalez back. It seemed like he got a little stronger here. It felt like Gonzalez got a little stronger because some of his stuff looked a lot better.
It looked like he had the time on it, and
right.
He crushed. I think he crushed this one out of the park with art.
Right.
I think. I mean, even look at Pendragon there. Look at the details in his hair, the wrinkles on his face. Amazing. And man,
he actually looks.
He
actually looks different from the other old guy in the story. So
yeah. He doesn't look the same exactly. He made a little bit of a difference. But wait until we see what Vampy looks like. I think what he does, his eyes makes the portrait. What he does when he draws these eyes on Vampy, it makes everything look pop, dude. So wait till we get into it. You all see it, dude.
Right. Yeah, and then we get into the human marketplace. She's pretty much panicking again. Pendragon's just driving, going, "Woo! I see the border. Yay!" When she sees the border, she's shitting a brick. She's going, they're going to see through these papers again, because last time they went through it, you remember the guy already felt kind of fishy about her papers and called ahead. So this is pretty much that they went back to Mexico again, and then they're coming back through again for this is another third trip. So something happens. The papers finally get her caught. So she pretty much an alien from a different planet, but has no country pretty much.
Yeah, she has no birth certificate. She has no proof of being born. She has no social security number. These papers are false.
Yeah,
and she's worried about that because in a few episodes back, when she went to the La Festa of La Muerte, she was scared, and that's when they were questioning her paperwork. And if I remember right, like Van Helsing, Adam Van Helsing gave her like some passports,
Adam and his dad, because his dad's the one that got the most connections. So Adam and his dad,
and I love how they're like still continuing this,
Right.
like her part of her story, like who she is. This is the
Right.
origins of her. And
Right.
we're talking issues ago, like almost like
Right.
if you're looking at this time, like a year ago when this
Right.
actually happened.
Right.
And like, so they're bringing that in. I love that. And she's worried about it because like it happened in Mexico. Now we're leaving Mexico.
Right.
And,
Again.
and I love how it's the same name too. Like it's
Yeah.
not like, oh no,
Right.
she has this fake papers here,
Right.
left and right. No, Adam Van Helsing gave her his papers.
Gave her a
and
name. Yeah, gave her
her
a
name.
specific name, and
Yep.
and I'm glad. I think it was Boudreaux that wrote it, so that's why probably it felt like it didn't feel. I think if honestly, I think if Flexman wrote it, Flexman wouldn't have read the material again, and would have went. I think it's Victoria something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least it's because Boudreaux was the one that created her alter ego character or her false name for Vampy. So yeah, you know what I mean. So we get the old CIA or black ops guy or whatever he is supposed to be, FBI,
special ops. He
Yeah.
says that he says he's like they're like the CIA. So it's like so these special ops.
Right.
Hey man, we got some serial going down over here. We need some help.
Right.
Maybe you can help us out. We can help your papers over here because he's having trouble with her papers.
Right.
So I mean, how they tie in the story like pretty good here, and like this is the very beginning of the story, and I'm like, where is it gonna go? Am I gonna like it? And like I'm pretty intrigued right now, but like I honestly like
as soon as I got to the part we're gonna get to, I'm not gonna ruin it for everybody just yet, but as soon as I got to that part, I went first thing I laughed. I'm like, B and freaking Del are gonna laugh their ass off when they get to this part. They're gonna go, what the hell is going on? But as soon as I read it, I went, I said I thought of one movie, and when we get to it, I'll mention it. And then as soon as I mentioned it backstage, both of these guys went, that's what the movie was. I couldn't think of it, but yeah. But that's all I could think of every time I read it.
Yeah.
So yeah, but like you said, Jose had time because like her that one middle panel caught my attention.
Oh my god.
That one panel caught my attention, like the worried face and whatever. Like they're going, they're at the hotel talking about it, going like, hey, they want me to go undercover for them, to do something for them, to go to this dive bar that smells. She goes, it smells rank. It's like it smells worse than, I think she said it smells worse than death or something like that.
Yeah. She said like it was this, like even for me, she said it was bad.
Right.
Oh man, look at these panels though. They're like, even like you got the blonde girl on the bottom ground, but like his eyes. So I'm saying Gonzalez's eyes right here. Oh yeah. Wow, dude.
Yep.
The hair, details. The shading. You like he gives emotion on their faces is what I gotta say. You totally get the emotion on their faces.
Yep.
Great, man. Great. I appreciate him more because like we haven't seen him in the last few issues.
Right.
And when he comes back,
we got Gonzalo. We had Gonzalo Mayo for 2 issues. so it's a nice change from Mayo, and then we get Jose, I think, for this issue, and I think the next one is Gonzalez or Mayo again, and then we get another couple artists, and then we get Jose back again, or I forget. But I forget sometimes, but yeah.
What do you think, Del? What do you think about the art here?
I think it's really good. I agree with you on this one where I think he really took his time on it. So because like even on this one, based off on like even the one middle one to the right,
where
it's that little close up on the face, definitely looks like even more cleaner than normal,
right,
in the past and stuff like that too. So Yeah, it looks like he had a little. He wasn't rushed in any of this too. So I agree that definitely the artwork I like it a lot better than to the ones in the past. So definitely, expect a little bit higher score for me on this one.
Yeah. Because like I said, Jose, like you guys both said, I don't think they rushed Jose this time around because it looked like he had time to actually sit there and actually went, I'm doodling today.
Yeah.
Or maybe he heard about the human trafficking part and it intrigued him a little. Maybe that's what intrigued him. You know what I mean? Like he heard the storyline. He goes, I got some ideas. So I thought it was, like these panels, like she was getting grossed out by these freaking
Patreons in the bar. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much these sailors pretty much were like, she was getting uncomfortable.
They're like, it smells like sea salt and booze in here. She's like, because she's got the sense of smell. Because man, come on, she's Vampirella. So like, she goes in there, man, it smells like sea salt and booze in here. I'm like, oh wow, I'm like, and like little lines like that in this story, like this, like the description like that puts you in the story. Like, oh wow, okay.
I mean, that's what Boudreaux does. That's what Boudreaux does. Boudreaux gets it more depth.
Yeah,
he puts more depth into the story. Like,
I through the whole time reading this, I felt like I was her, or I was there watching this, like as a movie. Or I guess we talked about earlier, but like I was there, like, oh okay. It gives you that atmosphere of what's going around the character while you're reading it, which makes, I think, the story really good.
Yeah, it was a nice change in between Boudreaux and then what was last week's guy again?
Flexman.
Well, Flexman. Either Flexman or even I'll think of it in a few minutes. But yeah, it's a nice change from the other two. You know what I mean? It's like Boudreaux gets into more detail of stuff, so it's nice. It's a nice change.
Yeah, it's more of an even flow of what's going on with the story. There's not a lot of dialogue, not a lot of backstory or going on it. This one kind of like it starts going and like and we get a whole story here. Like they don't hold no punches.
Right.
There's no drag in it. There's like bam. And Vampy's on the mission, like 007 over here, pretty much.
Pretty much Vampy 07, pretty much.
Yep. And she's like, I gotta. She does like this, but it works. Like the story works. It's fun.
Right. But the funniest part is this part where she's walking off with the guy, and then she goes, "Do I really want to get drugged right now?" Like that's what she actually says. Like, "Do I really want to get drugged right now?"
Like, are they really? Is backup really there? Am I doing this because of this?
Right.
Man,
I just thought it was funny, and then and then the guys go, "Oh, Captain's gonna love her," or Commander or something. I forget how they say it, Commander, Captain, or whatever. It's gonna love her and whatever else. So I thought it was funny. Like they aren't even the guys in charge; they're all actually the guys that are, that work for him.
Yeah, so let's bring this back real quick because this has history to it. So this is in Seattle. It says no, it's not Seattle. No, I'm bad. My bad. But it is they're Shanghaiing them. Is that what it is, Del?
Shanghai.
Shanghai. So they're like, so they're pretty much getting these people drunk at the bar and then taking them onto their boat and making them work for them. But this story has like, no, they're gonna do that. But when you go on the boat, you're gonna get
so we get a little science fiction-y after this. A little bit, just a little bit, a little alien tech and a little science fiction-y a little. So it's kind of funny that he goes, first half of the story goes normal, second half goes science fiction, all the way science fiction. It's like,
I think it'd be hit or miss when they did that switcheroo, but honestly, like I think they nailed it.
It nailed it because it was freaking funny. I'm like, and then like Jose killed it again on this page, man. Like how she's killed it again on this page. Like I said, at least all his old guys don't look alike anymore.
The sailors look a little bit different.
Right.
The captain looks like from one of the previous villains a little bit, but I'll give him a pass on that.
Right.
But like the other characters, yeah, they look a little bit different.
The captain looks like the like every chunky guy that he's done, like every fat guy that he's drawn. Because I'm like, he looks like the other fat guy that he drew out before. But he slimmed them down a little, but the face still looked like the bigger guys that he likes to draw.
Yeah,
so I thought it was funny. Yeah. Like so the guys drag her up and
okay, dude, look at it, like tattoo. We got tattoo on her on the top 2 panels. Look at that. That's awesome. Yeah, and like I made sure that I look for that here on out. I always look for that to see if we can get that little tattoo on her chest.
Yep,
and we even have it on the bottom panel too. So 3 of these panels right here, you get the little tattoo up on her. So there we go,
little tattoo. Yep. And then we get into him introducing himself and telling her, you're gonna work for me now. Pretty much, you're gonna work for me now.
She's like, okay, let's see what
she pretty much plays double agent kind of, because it's kind of like, hey, you're working for the CIA, but you're gonna work for me now. It's pretty much it felt like the same thing. It's like he's a darker Black Ops type thing. It's like, but it's something weirder than the normal, the normal stuff.
Yeah, I did feel that in this part of the story where like he's gonna go ahead and like he appears out of nowhere, like because they're dragging her through this freaking jungle or whatever.
Right.
And he appears out of nowhere and he wants to tell her what he's doing, and she's just like, all right, go ahead, keep on giving me the information, because like I think she's playing maybe both sides, or she's really playing for herself.
Right.
And she has to play both parts. She has to be on both sides of the fence on the story, because she's sitting here because these people are getting kidnapped.
Yeah.
And we come to find out here soon what people they are and where they're got kidnapped from.
And what's happening to them at the same time,
and exactly what's happening and what he's doing to them. But he's trying to play like, I think they're in part of this story, like here, they're so mesmerized by Vampirella, like her look. They're like, oh my God, this is like a creature from you've never seen a creature like this before.
Right, yeah.
And
my favorite part of the whole freaking interaction with the captain and her is the captain goes, you can run, but either the quicksand's gonna get you, or either the island's gonna get you. But I'm like, do you not know who she is? She'll turn into a bat and she'll be okay, I would think. And now we get into it. Now now he's actually like you said, telling more of the story. So so you're gonna go, a sultan or a king or a emperor. Somebody's gonna bid on you and buy you, and as soon as that happens, when he tries to consummate the marriage, some shenanigans gonna happen, but we don't find out of what happens until a little towards the end of the story. But because we don't get told what the women get turned into until like probably somewhere in the middle when she escapes and goes to talk to the other guy. The other guy finally tells her like, hey, this happens to them. And as soon as I read that part, I laughed at when I read this part. I'm like, both of these guys are gonna think Austin Powers, fembots, because that's his first thought that popped into my head was when that guy said all that stuff. I'm like, Austin Powers fembots, pretty much. Because she gets hungry because she doesn't have her serum, so she goes to bite them and she goes, nothing's coming out of them, pretty much.
Yeah, but I wonder if you noticed that there's something too that how in the past couple issues that they didn't really mention anything about the serum.
Yeah, and then this issue back, they go, hey, where's the serum? So if you guys are playing the serum game, you guys only have 2 drinks so far in this issue. If you guys are playing the serum game, you guys are gonna be drunk.
She was quite thirsty, but the whole issue with why these people are going missing is like, you would think like we're getting into we won't say that word on YouTube, but human tea and all that stuff, but like what's going on is like they go really science fiction over here because why is when like Vampirella, she's got so bloodthirsty, she's like, I'm just gonna go ahead and like drink from one of these victims here, which is kind of weird. Why would she go over there? But she does, and then they find out it's almost like a robot. There's no blood in there, but this was a human person, but it's not now. So what is this doctor actually doing to these people?
As soon as I read this part, I went that because as soon as she bit into her, I'm like, Fembot. That's the Austin Powers movie. As soon as I read it, I'm like, that's the first thing I thought of was the Austin Powers movie.
Yeah.
But Jose killed it again with her, with her like hunger look or surprise look up here with her hand. It was kind of cool.
Oh man. It looks like our original model too that they based her off of.
Yeah.
It looks just like her.
Yeah. And then it's like,
and you get the fangs though. Like we know we hardly see any fangs from. I'm sorry, Jeff, jump over you, but I want to talk about these fangs there. Those fangs actually coming out of her. Like we hardly ever see that in his old time Vampirella books, even in the new ones, like maybe on a cover or something like that. But in an interior page like this, to get to see that, that's stunning.
We rarely get to see her with fangs out in anything, pretty much. Like this is rare to get, because we got it once on 18 on the cover, first time when they're with her fangs out, and then we don't get. We kind of get it, but we don't get close. What B's saying, close up of her face with her fangs out.
Oh, it's amazing! Like this is stunning, dude.
Yeah,
I love.
Normally we'll get like the other panel where she's actually almost biting into somebody, but we never get something up close. Because like I said, the only time we get something up close was 18's issue, where the mirror issue where she's in the mirror and you get an up close look at her. So this is the first time I think in interior wise that we get to see fangs appear up close, not like when she's about to attack somebody, like face wise, pretty much when she's doing something normal.
Exactly. I want to see more of this. This is something that I look at each issue when we do these reviews. We read them. I look for panels like this, and this one right here, it jumped right off of the page right at me. I'm like, okay. Wow, this is what I want. Like, come on, give us more of this. Like, give us more Dynamite. Like, if you look at these old panels like this, let's do shit like this, dude. Because like, even the story is batshit crazy because she does turn into Bat right here in the very next panel. But like, this is fun and like great artists.
But you guys remember, the hungry issue is she can't last long as a bat. So I was surprised she lasted long enough where she flew into a freaking window. Because I'm like, you remember the last time she was hungry, so damn hungry, she changed into a bat. Like when she was on the planet, she changed into a bat. But the how hungry she was, she reinverted into herself. So it was kind of funny. I'm like, she's super thirsty. She's super hungry. I'm like, surprisingly, she made it to the other sailor's window. I'm like, last time that she was hungry like that, she turned into a normal person and just walked the rest of the way. So it depends on who writing her, I guess.
Yeah, and then but right before that, she's like, I'm in handcuffs or whatever. She's chained up, and but I just think she's just playing the game. She's like Superman. Like I can just break these handcuffs off. Just like that. I'm just acting like I'm in custody because obviously I'm not, because she could turn herself into a bat, break her, the handcuffs will just fall right off her because now she's in the bat farm. You know what I mean? It's like she's just fucking playing the game right here. Like she has no, I'm not trapped. You can chain me to the wall all you want and think you got me, but you don't.
Even the sailor goes, how the hell did you get up here?
Exactly. It's like she's just no. I know no. For now on, Vampirella is she turned herself invisible. She can manipulate people, turn herself into bat. She can get out of any situation. She's just there to see what the bad guy is doing, like a detective comic, maybe Batman or whatever. She's just okay, you got me, you captured me, but all along she's always in charge. And that's what I like about her. She's always in charge, no
Right.
matter the situation she gets into. She's going to get herself out of it no matter what, because she is our vampire superhero, and her name
Right.
is Vampirella.
Short, Vampy. Yeah.
I was just trying to make a joke there.
Yeah, I got you. But Del, what did you think of it so far?
Yeah, so far it was an interesting story for what for up to this point, for it to be like almost the whole kidnapping and the whole thing. So but it's very interesting so far, and then to have like this group of women to be used for something, for illicit activities, if you will.
Some shenanigans, like we just said, like I just said, some weird shenanigans, because we find out of what they actually injected these women with. We'll find out soon. So not just yet, but we'll find out pretty soon. But her and the captain get into it, but she gets hungry, so she goes feeding onto the one that she questioned, and found out about the fembot. These girls are fembots now, kind of. And pretty much the captain sees her, grabs her his little thing, and goes. First thing she says, "You better not miss."
Yeah, he's like, "I got 2 shots to give you," and she's like, "Oh yeah, well, if you miss the first one, you miss the second one." I mean, like,
this was
so cool. Like, like this whole dialogue on this, what happens with it? I remember, it really got me jacked up, because it shows again, like, I'm going to produce it. I'm going to or support it all day long. She's like a Superman type of character, where she can just be like super fast, bam, like dodge a speeding bullet. When's the last time you guys heard that? Oh, I remember hearing that when I was 6 years old. Superman can dodge a speeding bullet. And this is what Vampirella does right here. She's like, "You got 2 shots. Go ahead and see what happens. Go ahead."
Well, yeah,
like,
and then
"Go ahead, do it." It's
pretty,
awesome.
pretty much that, and then pretty much the line was, "You better not miss." It was the line was, "You better not miss.
You better not miss, because if you do, then it's over." And that's but she already knew it, and as this. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm jacked to the tits about this story, because it really brought me to more of a superhero character that she is, and what she can do with her ability. And that's what we always strive for, is someone that can be a superhero, a superhuman. They protect, they help the innocent.
Yep.
And it's what they do. And with her being that, I don't know. I just I jumped out of the freaking, when I was reading this, I'm like, "Oh hell yeah, dude. Freaking she's like Superman." She's
you pretty much jumped out of your seat.
Yeah, I jumped out of my seat. I was just like, okay, finally, let's give her abilities. Let's show these abilities that she has in the books, and let's write it. And it's like, what the hell are we not? Why aren't we not doing this more often? Let's not jump in these crazy convoluted stories,
Yeah.
Let's get her to saving people, saving a damn cat out of the tree. I'm down with that.
Right. But yeah, this is what the present day is known for now, is these abilities and some other ones. So you know what I mean. So she can, there's other abilities that she'll get eventually, because she hasn't got them all yet, but she'll eventually. Well, now we get into the shenanigans, because what happens when you get sailors, on an island with females?
With no female, and the female shows up, right?
Yeah.
I chase some tail.
Mm-hmm.
They're "Don't worry about it." The captain says, "Do not touch them." I don't. Did we already pass? We know what happens if they touch them right now.
Yeah.
But they don't. But they don't.
Yeah. but our audience doesn't know what happens.
Well, go ahead and tell them. You want me to tell them? You can tell them.
I think you should tell them. You tell them more
Okay.
pizzazz.
So this is where we really get into the supernatural part, where like we're thinking human trafficking, but like these girls get like they pretty much get turned into a robot and they get bidded off to the highest sellers, like kings of countries and stuff, like maybe bad people and stuff, because these what I think these females are a product of war. Is so like we need to go ahead and take care of like Iran or Iraq or whatever. We'll send one of these bots over there to their leader, and you know but they don't know it's a bot. It's a human companion. You know, they're super hot. They're sexy girls. You know, blonde, brunette, like I said,
Austin
Latina,
Powers,
whatever you want. Yeah,
Austin
whatever
Powers.
you want. And so, like, and so for them to consummate, you know, their purchase, you know, they gotta consummate it. But when
we'll just say when body fluids touch.
Yeah. So when the guy has his explosion, she as well.
Well, yeah, pretty much that's what happens. But what happens with the fembots in Austin Powers? The same idea, pretty much. Yeah,
it's so funny, dude.
Yeah.
Bam! I'm gonna hit this, man. I'm gonna, and then right when you have the big O face on it, everything blows up because they need that. It's so funny, man.
Bam!
Right when you
explode.
Pretty much, these guys get so damn excited. It goes, oh, the Captain won't mind if we mess with one of them. I'm like, did you guys not read? Did you not listen to him? He goes, I go, did you? Well, because they didn't. And then what did the captain say to her in the beginning? Don't run away on the island, or you get either quicksand or either the swamp's gonna get you. Guess what got him?
Exactly. Yeah, he ran there and he got. It's perfect. It's like a full story. I love it.
Yeah, full circle, because he warned warned Vampirella. Goes, hey, don't try to escape. You're gonna either get eaten by something out here, or you're either gonna get, you know, taken by the freaking quicksand that's out here. And instead, he got taken by the quicksand. And then
scroll up one more, or scroll down again. The next, or no, keep going to the end. One more, or down one more. Because then you go, bam, dude. Like it's like, because like you just read, like if you try to have sex with these bots, you're gonna blow up, and then bam, right there, dude. Like, what's going on above me? She looks at.
She had a conniption pretty much here. Going, should I save him? Should I let him, or should I let the quicksand get him? So she felt, because towards the end where she's talking to Pendragon, goes, I felt bad for letting him, whatever. But I mean, that's that. But like B said, that's what makes me and her like her, because she still felt guilty about, even for the bad guy. You know what I mean? It's like, it's still, she doesn't like the way she has to do things sometimes. So
it's almost like she either way, whether she's doing, going after a bad person or saving good people,
right?
She values human life either way.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's why makes me and B like her so much. Is this is the main reason why is she treats everybody the same.
She has a great heart.
Yeah. But everybody likes to say because she's in that damn bikini. No, it's not that. If you guys actually read this stuff and not just look at the covers, like me and B.
The boobs help. It helps.
The boobs help. Yeah, it helps. It helps sell the book, but But
I'm a guy and I like boobs.
I'm a guy and I like boobs.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Ain't wrong with it. I like boobs too. So
it ain't nothing wrong with it. But I really enjoyed the story, and I really had fun with it this week. You know, this week,
Yeah.
and Jose actually killed it this week, surprisingly. And I'm gonna be surprised of what Dell's gonna give it. I'm gonna be not really surprised what what B's gonna give it, but Dell, I'm gonna probably be a little bit more surprised because I think he might give it a little bit of a bump from his some previous ones, at least the art wise, but story wise, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. With the artwork, I don't know. I agree with you guys on it that he really took his time
Right.
to really do it, and like from all frame by frame, it's just that panel by panel and everything.
Right.
Even that you know, where it's the scene itself or just close ups and stuff like that. It's like it's really good. So I really enjoyed it, and. So I'll give it a 9. I'll give it a solid 9. You know?
Yeah, I mean that's same place I'm at.
Yeah,
I'll give it. Yeah, that's the art wise of Jose. I'm at a 9. I mean, there's like, I mean, it's little like B said, it's little bits, not a lot. It's like his like the captain face. But that's the only thing that was really bad on this one. Not even bad. It was just. He used to say a similar face before, so that's what it felt like. But yeah, mine's a 9 too. So what you gonna give it, B?
Oh, easy 9 all day.
Right.
9 all day. All
All right, 9, and then let's go with pickup ability wise for this issue. What are you gonna give it, Del? Because you're the normal man, the non-Vampy fan.
Yeah, it's very easy to pick up. You know, overall it's very easy to pick up. You know, on this too. So great story. You know, that was a very good story. Actually, the funny thing is, I kind of would like to see this similar type of story turn into a movie.
Oh yeah.
So, but as far as pickup ability, it's very good. It's very easy to pick up.
All right. Since you said it, who would you have play Vampy if it was the movie, and who would you have play Pendrag, and who would you have to play the captain of the? But okay, any time frame, so it doesn't matter 70s, 80s, you know, any time frame, so you can use any actress in any time frame. So I'll give you that. So at least you got a wide window.
I still think, you know, what was her name?
You mentioned Selma Hayek before.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Selma Hayek.
Hayek could do it. She was a little bit more pastier skin.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, but it's, you know, I understand with their ethnicity, she's naturally going to come out brown, you know, which is still a beautiful woman. And I like, when it comes to women, you know, I'm very specific when it comes to ethnic women. I like brown women, you know. It's like, so it's
me too.
Yeah. So, but when it comes to Caucasian women, I kind of like the gothy
type.
I love the gothy look. I don't know, it drives me crazy. But yeah, again, that's from my days in around strip clubs and stuff like that. So I always like the gothy girls.
Almost done.
Yeah, but it was, I would say, that wasn't Winona Ryder. That was shit. Was there Christina Ricci?
Oh, okay.
Ooh, yeah.
She because you know she went through that phase where she was kind of gothy looking in some of her movies.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so with her, she had just a little bit bigger boobs.
I know.
I mean, as long as they can act, I don't really care if if boobs are bigger enough. As long as they can act.
but it's a type of character that you kind of
it helped.
Yeah, you know, to fill things out a little bit, especially if they're, you know,
right. You can always boost it, digitally boost it.
What was her name from? There's a chick from what's it, that show Rex and Parks or Parks and Recs? That she kind of had that. She was always like that dull person. She always had that serious personality.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, if you know what I'm talking about. If you guys know the show, you know what I'm talking about. She's like Ron's like favorite person, like his sidekick or secretary or whatever. I think she'll be kind of cool if they kind of did her makeup a little bit, make her look a little bit more pasty or white, and because she has that look about her that she could probably. I think she could.
It's not. I'm probably totally wrong, but it's not Aubrey Plaza, right?
Oh, I mean, Audrey Plaza could do it. I think could do it too.
I mean,
Plaza could do her. I've said I've mentioned it. Jenna Ortega, I thought could do it.
I was totally saying Jenna Ortega, but I just think she's too petite. But I think she can probably nail it.
Yeah, but you're right. It's Aubrey Plaza. I think she could do it.
Okay, yeah.
Audrey Plaza. I thought a couple of guys mentioned what is it? Jessica Jones chick could have done her too.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, and then yeah.
Okay, give us Sydney Sweeney, dude. Right. Might as well, dude. Let's give her her name out there. But
I mean, her, and then we can get because don't forget if we're doing wrestling wise, the Bella twins, because don't forget because they're both because she has a look because. The original or the magazine says Draculina is her pretty much her twin. It's just blonde. You know what I mean?
Or
so we could.
You want to go off of currents?
Yeah.
In wrestling in general, off the big two companies, WWE, EW. I personally think Rhea Ripley would look pretty hot.
Yeah.
It's just
all the tattoos.
Oh yeah, the only part that sucks, she's like super tatted right now, so it's hard to keep it kind of traditional.
Right.
But if she wasn't so super tatted, I think she, the way her shape, her body shape will look great. I think she's stacked. She has back and everything, and I think the way her personality is, because she has that goth thing going on. I personally think she would pull it off well.
Right.
Wanted to move into acting, find life after wrestling.
Right.
Dude, she's on that trajectory, man. Yeah. She's a fucking star, dude.
Yeah, she's because everybody, she's like she's the talk of the town, when it comes to wrestling. So I think she's a good way for her to do a vampire type movies and
that'd be awesome.
Now, as Vampirella, to keep it related to our show here. Without the tattoo, she'll look perfect.
But I mean, when she started, she didn't have as many. So
I was thinking what they'll do. I know what Hollywood would do now too. Is they'll do heavy makeup.
Right.
She'll spend hours on the tape makeup chair just to clean up, just to cover up the tattoo. Yeah.
Her or I was thinking what was it? Perez, but Perez is too small. 5 feet of fury. But I thought of her. I thought a couple of them too. Paige when she was a little younger.
Yeah, Paige. I think Paige. Yeah, probably she's probably be like a second running to it.
Right.
But I still kind of see the same thing with her.
Rhea and Rhea. I thought the same thing. Rhea and Paige. Those were the two I thought.
Paige needs bigger boobs, but that's just me.
Well, yeah. So Paige, what was the? I thought a couple of the wrestlers too, but only reason I thought of the Bella twins because it says Draculina is a twin, so I'm like. That's exactly why I said them. I'm like because good.
If you want to actually use like a live, like an actual set of twins, that could work.
Right.
But in today's day and age, they'll just like CGI. They'll film same person and they CGI them in the film like as if they're
or Rachel get mad at me for not mentioning her because I've done it before where I mentioned actresses and whatever. She goes, "What about me?" I'm like, "You're not an actress. You're a cosplayer." So I'll throw her name in the hat too. Okay. So just in case she watches later.
Got it. I think maybe an unknown I mean, you got to look at like Vampirella's got to be like convincing as hell. Like she's got to be convincing as hell as an actress. So maybe an unknown actress, and like,
because that's the one. That's the first. Yeah, that's the first one I thought of was the one lady from One Piece that played the Miss All Sunday. But some of the guys are gonna know who it is. But yeah, I thought of her because she's not well known right now. She's just getting into acting. So she's just becoming, like, she was a model originally. So I mean, she could. I mean, honestly, she could, because I even brought it up in some of the fan rooms, and they even said, "Yeah, that's not a bad, that's not a bad choice." But who will we have play Pendragon, and who will we have play, the OC captain, if we did put this one as a movie?
Yeah, I don't know. Pendragon's kind of tough because
I
Pierce Brosnan or Brad
no,
Pitt.
the first one I thought about Pendragon was Professor X, the dude played Professor X, and the Magneto guy, character. That's who I thought of, the one that played Magneto.
Well, if you want to be kind of
Ian
McKellen. Ian McKellen.
I don't know. I was thinking. I was thinking. But I like him as an actor, though. William Dafoe.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I think he'd be great. He'd be great.
Yeah.
He has such great range when it comes to some of the stuff that I'm in. It's I guess like a handful of movies that I almost see him play like a cop, but but he has such a great range, and the way he does things, and the way it's just such a unique guy.
So
I think he can pull like a drunk magician. But I'm a fan of this. I'm a big fan of William.
Yeah. So grade for the book. What are we giving it?
Because the possibility of it could be actually a good movie if they actually really have to it for me. I would give it. I would give like it's 8.75.
Okay.
Tonight.
All right.
Yeah.
What about you, B?
I'm going to go ahead and for one, let's get Daniel Day-Lewis to do Pendragon.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
And then that's my pick for Pendragon, Daniel Day-Lewis, and a 10, fucking 10, not 10.
All right.
A 10.
All right. Then yeah. Since you go with a 10, I'll go with slightly. I won't do the Adele thing. I'm gonna go 10.5. I'll agree with B. It's a 10. So it's a solid 9 altogether. It's a not altogether.
It's good. It's a good story.
It's a very good
story.
Fun.
And B, that's a cool pick. Daniel Day-Lewis, because he's another one too that I enjoy watching, because he has very good range as far as some of the stuff I've seen him in also. So I would say so.
So solid 9. Pickup ability wise is another solid 9. So great, great story. But since next week's going to be Father's Day, we're taking a little break, and we'll be back in 2 weeks. So everybody to enjoy, Father's Day. So, but this is going to be the next issue, 54, and we're going to get into another Gonzalez, a Gonzalez pinup, and then we get into. It's a little weird this time around, I thought, because it felt like a video game almost when I read this for the first time. When I read this, it felt like video game-ish, because it has the character's name, and then another character's name, and then all the panel made it feel like a video game almost. When I send it to you guys, I'll see what you guys think. But yeah, it felt like a video game to me. So this is the front page of it.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and she's in Daisy Dukes.
I like it.
So it's something different, but it's a different style. It was a little weird for me when I read it, but I'll see what you guys think. But We'll see you guys in 2 weeks after Father's Day. Everybody enjoy your Father's Day. Like, subscribe. You guys know the drill. All the information is down in the description below. Yeah, so everything. So like, subscribe, share, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. And enjoy your Father's Day, guys.
Don't forget your daddy. Who's